Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Welcome everyone to Ford Field, home of the Lions here in Detroit, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Top 25 ranking after getting demolished by Michigan. If you have not seen that video, you need to go check it out. But we're going to try to end here on a good note. Starting out with the ball. Hey, it is not a rain game. Anybody that's playing the game knows that is an oddity.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
All right, baby.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Maryland's offense will
That's how bad it was last week.
Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you intercept?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense
Justin Martin
declines
has
the penalty.
a very short leash this game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And
This
with the
crowd
extra
is
point, they get the first 7 of the game.
stunned.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30, and good starting position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Martin will throw it. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Ray. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability. The versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the grab, it's Marsh.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Child.
Oh my God.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Oh my God.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Here comes the heat.
There we go, baby.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Wingate is having a heck of a year. He's 2nd in a lot of the awards voting.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Martin back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ray. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The short hands, it's Smith. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
I gotta say, watching this guy run is giving me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the lone running back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Martin will throw it. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, my God.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face?
He's loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st down for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Childs. Quick strike complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just...
He's loose on the left.
Okay.
They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I wouldn't
What a
say we're
weapon this guy
rolling.
is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
The give to the tailback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Martin back to pass. Working that left side now. Lots of running room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The running back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
All right.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
All right, we need defense to step up again.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Back to pass, it's Child. Finds his target down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on second down. He's got the back in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Let's hold him, baby.
Hold it. Up.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Let's see if getting our kick and recruit put some.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Motivates our kicking.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Martin will throw it, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's got it. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot.
Woo!
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to be
The
kidding
offense
me.
is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
You
Trying to
got
make up
be
for some of
just
that lost
straight
ground
kidding
on
me.
second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, Oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Card in the backfield. It's Bellick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't
I
always love
hate
on
this
their
kicker.
foot, so to
I
speak,
can't
but
wait to get
nice
rid of
job
Gavin
executing.
Marshall.
He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Marsh. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there, because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Martin back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ray. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. Touchdown, Terrapins!
All right, Fleming. All right, Fleming. That's too strange.
Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
It's a big boy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
All right.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Childs. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. And the Terrapins get the 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
God, dude.
A couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
All right, that's 2 4th down conversions. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go.
No. We don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football?
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
All right,
phenomenal quarterback, understanding right away, dude. You're
right.
gonna bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
The give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. The Spartans will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts.
Turning on the Jets. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
All right.
And the
First
Terrapins
down,
come to
and
the
this
line
game
on
is over,
3rd and
baby.
short, looking to keep this drive moving. Martin will throw it. Here's a heat. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
This game started out horribly, about as bad as you could start a game. But they pulled it out. Next up, the bowl game. Let's see how we do.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that